my YouTube channel. My name is CIARA Brooke, and if this is your first time here, then welcome. I am a singer, songwriter, and recording artist doing pop music. So yeah, I'm currently in the middle of releasing a breakup series of songs, and I'm really excited about them. And I just released last week my newest single, Info. And so I wanted to give you guys a behind the scenes look on what all went into the creation of this latest song. The idea behind this song, it came from kind of a funny situation. So my husband's a pastor, and one Sunday morning while he was preaching, sometimes I have trouble focusing. My mind is very active and it's always kind of flitting about. And anyway, I was just kind of off in my songwriting land. Sometimes I just start, thinking with like my songwriter brain. And sometimes it just clicks on and you can't help it, even if your husband is preaching, and sometimes it just happens. So anyway, I look over and I see the church information bulletin board, and it says information in just really big letters. Info really stood out to me, and I was like, that could be a really cool song. Went home that day and I started thinking about how to make a song just off of that title, Info. And I knew I wanted it to be kind of in the breakup relationship arena of songs, just because that's what I was going to be releasing a series of singles under. So I started thinking about how to use that word in relation to a relationship. And I thought back to a relationship I had in high school where I really liked this guy, had a huge crush on him, and I can't honestly remember if we'd been on a date yet or if we were just talking and hanging out, whatever. I went away to the city for a weekend for like a cheer competition or something. He like ghosted me that whole weekend. So I texted him and no text back, and I was trying not to sound like too interested or too needy and clingy and weird, but I was also like really confused because I thought this guy really liked me, and he wasn't really giving me any information on whether he did or he didn't. So that's kind of where I based the rest of the song off of, was that one experience I had in high school. And it's just, I think it's something that a lot of people can relate with. I think we've probably all maybe had a crush on someone or been in a sort of relationship with someone where we weren't fully sure how they felt back about us. And so maybe we'd expressed interest and we didn't know where they stood, or maybe it was flip-flopped and someone was showing interest in you and you weren't giving them any information because you weren't sure how you felt yet. However your experience with it, I think we've all been in a similar situation. And so I hope that everyone who listens to this song can relate to it on some level. So this one's definitely not as heavy as the other two singles I've released recently. This one is not necessarily a breakup song as much as it is of just a where does this relationship stand. And so one of my favorite lines in the song is, I don't know what cards you're gonna play, could you let me sneak a peek at your hand? Kind of like in a card game where you're like, what's happening next? If only I could see what your hand was, I would know a little bit better on how to base my decisions, how to base all of my thought process on dealing with this relationship. Yeah, that's probably my favorite line in the song. I had a lot of fun with harmonies on this one. There's a part in the second verse where it's hung up on you, baby. And there's like a dissonant harmony in there that recording it, I was always like, does this fit? And then hearing the finished product, I was like, that fits and it sounds really cool. So that's probably my proudest part of the song, is those harmonies on that one specific part in the second verse. And then this one was just really fun to do also because I created the beat and then I gave it to Noah Copeland, who played guitar for me and with me while I was at ACM. He played at my Diva Diaries release concerts. He's played on Dystopian Daydream, High School. He's just played on a lot of my stuff, and he's just awesome. And so he played the guitar on this song. And so it was really cool to have like that live musician aspect on this song again, because I really do like, as much as I love pop music and like working within the box, it's really cool having a live musician, a real live instrument on your tracks. It just gives them some color, and I really like it. So that was exciting. But yeah, as far as the production process, I wrote the song, and then I went into Ableton and started building the track. I knew I wanted it to be really subby and bassy, and I wanted it to have kind of like a sultry feel to it. So it is a little sassier. It's got some soul to it. Dangerous and Pickup are a little more just straight pop. And this one I feel like has some real soul and emotion in it that's like really driving. So I'm really, this is honestly, I think, my favorite song I've released so far. I love the melodies, the harmonies, the lyrics, the form, just everything about this song. It just feels like a solid one to me. And so I'm really excited about it, and I'm glad that it's out and you guys can listen to it and stream it to your heart's desire. It is out everywhere you listen to music. So Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, YouTube, it's everywhere. So if you haven't listened to it yet, the link is in the description below here and you can go listen to it. But we are right around the corner from Christmas, so I have a Christmas song coming out for you guys in a couple of weeks. So that's going to be really exciting. Christmas time is amazing. Just kind of another little update. I'm heading back to California in a month for some marketing, and then back out in January for a surprise, which I can't say yet what it is. But when I have the go-to, you guys will be the first to know. Thanks for all of the support. Anyone who has supported me with my music, followed along, thank you. It means so much to me. I feel very blessed and fortunate that I get to do what I love and that I have so many people just rallying behind me, you know, hoping for my success. So thank you very much. And keep streaming those songs. All right, later.
Can you give me some?